A very good day to you, EUP students, EUP1501. Welcome to a new session where we'll be doing EUP1501 Assessment 2, a formative assessment 2 for semester 2 2026. So this is the assessment, and what I have here on the right side, let me just close it, then I can redo so that we can have a clear explanation. So now let's start off with the assignment. The assignment says read the instructions carefully and follow them step by step. So this is important. You may make adjustments when necessary. The objective of the assessment is for this assessment, students will use Microsoft Word to design and format one-page blog using the content provided. So that is what we are doing today. What we are doing is we are utilizing Microsoft Office to do to create a blog. What we do is we start off with the instructions. Amongst the instructions, we have instruction number 1, which is to open a Word document. I think this one, create a new document. I think this one would be easy, fairly easy for a lot of people, because this is already a Word. This is Microsoft Word that is open on this session, and it's the same session that will be. What we'll have to do for us to open a new Word document is we'll go to File, and then we'll go to New, and then we'll go to Blank Document. So you don't choose. There's brochures for those who are doing assignments with brochures. There's if you want to create resumes, CVs, you can use Microsoft Word as templates. These are called templates that you can utilize. For those who are doing research, these ones, they all vary. But now we want a blank document, because what we're doing is we are starting on a fresh leaf, on a brand new leaf. So we click that, and it brings us to this session, of which we can, if I'm utilizing my Windows 11, you can put it on this side of the screen. This will enable me to explain better. So due to the fact that I have a limited amount of time, step number 1 has been done. We've opened a Word document and created a new document. You will follow step by step. You have to ensure that you follow step by step. Second, it says set up a page. So in setting up this page, you need to change the page layout to portrait. For you to be changing the page layout to portrait, what you do is, you see these options that are there: File, we got Home, we got Insert. These are all headings, or these are all divisions that have different icons that you can utilize underneath each heading. So if this change page layout, so when you see the word layout, if you look on the screen, you can see there's layout. So we click layout. If you look at the word portrait, this word portrait falls under orientation. So you click orientation, then you click portrait. Now this file, as long as we've ensured that the page is in portrait, we're good. That is what is required. So this instruction we've fulfilled. Then we go on to the next one. Adjust margins to narrow 1.27 centimeters on all sides. So now what we're doing is we are making adjustments to this document to ensure that all sides are 1.27 centimeters on each side. So the way that we adjust a document, it's also under layout. But when we are under layout, we're not going under orientation. No, we are going under margins. Margins are the ones that contain narrow, normal, moderate, wide, and mirrored. So the one that we want is the one that is that is narrow. You look at the list, you can find there is narrow, and it is 1,27 centimeters on all four sides. So if we click it, it means that our document is now 1,27 centimeters from all sides, which is from the top, the bottom, and all the sides, left and right, top, bottom, left and right. Now when we have done that, it means these instructions have been fulfilled, which is instruction number 1 and instruction number 2 have been fulfilled, which is we'll be gaining marks. We'll be getting marks on this assignment. And then the next instruction would say enter and format the title. So where is the title? The title, it starts with how artificial intelligence is changing the way students learn. So we have to take that script and we have to copy it. And we have to paste it on our document. Once we have pasted it, now we have fulfilled the part where we copy and paste the title. But now you'll see that there's more instructions about the style of the document. The style has to be an intense code. So when you're doing that, you have to select all the text. After you select all the text, you have to go under where do we find style? If you have to look correctly, you'd find style under home. Home, we got all these other icons, but if you to move in this direction, you find styles. There is styles. Now, in terms of styles, if you click this, you find there's a load of options that you can choose from. And every time you hover around an option, it changes the text that we've copied. So in terms of this, you click intense code. Now that is what they require, which is style intense code. And then the font size they needed at 18. So if you look around, you see the font, you have to put it at 18 and it becomes bigger. And then you have to make it bold. Bold is this B right there. The rest do not change it. This italics is part of the intense quote. So we have to click bold so that this becomes bold. And then it says fill color light blue. Fill color is light blue. So now when you are putting on a fill color, okay, so as we continue, when it said fill color, now this is one of the most important part. Fill color light blue. Now on Microsoft Office, the one that I'm utilizing, let me check the version so that I won't. I'm using Microsoft Office Mondo 2016. So when they say fill color, on fill color, it's the one that you get under paragraphs. So under paragraphs is where you find fill color. So the fill color that they need is light blue. So paragraph, you go under shading, and when you go under shading, you click, and then you find the one that is light blue. You can see all these colors, and all of them, they are not light blue. If you are to click this, you'll find out that this is light blue. So this is the one that we need, which is click there, and then now you've done. I'll check how many marks. Let's see how many marks that is. Probably we'll be looking at about head and footer. We'll be looking at about 10 marks on just doing this. So it's important to do every instruction as you're given. Now you press enter, go on the next line, and then now what we want is press enter to create space. Yes, I've created space between, and then copy and paste the following content. So the content that I'm copying, I'm not copying the part that says content of the blog. I'm starting with artificial intelligence, and I'm copying all of it up to the end, which is we go copy, and then on the document, on the cursor that we put, we go and paste. So the information that we've pasted is the information that you needed us to copy and paste the following content, which is the one we've pasted. You don't make changes to anything, but remember you remember this, you have this insert page picture, and then you have this insert picture. These we're going to utilize them, but not now. The next instruction says adjust font size article content to 10. So for you to adjust font size, you only select the information that you copied. You don't select this, because this is on a different font size all in all. If you select the part that I've selected, this, and then you left click, you select font size 10. Font size 10 means all the text that is below is now in font size 10. If I was to select all of it, then it will change even this, of which that will be wrong. You have to make sure that all the font is on size 10. And then there's an issue, and then it says make sure subheadings are bold. So subheadings, we're talking about this. This is a subheading. This is a subheading. This is a subheading. So that is all subheadings. Now, another important aspect that we go to is this drop cap. So for us to be doing drop cap, unfortunately the minutes that I have in terms of this free recording is actually low. So I would suggest I would make another video, or alternatively I'll put my contact details on the ad so that you can get in touch with me and get further assistance on getting a distinction on EUP1501. Pass is a guarantee. Yes, so that is all from me, folks. Till the next recording, yours.